All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin, day 406 at 24 Fitness. So today is a holiday, and I had a holiday. I woke up early when I thought I was going to wake up late, and I went and hung out at Hank Bones, and then I did a bunch of stuff. Oh, thank you, thanks. So, yeah, I'm excited about this whole live streaming from my computer and gaming. Let me set up right here. So it's really crazy because it's like all I've been doing was thinking about, what kind of stuff I need to upgrade my computer with at home, and those graphic cards and processors, and cameras, those type of things. So I'm getting it. So I know the software that I need to do is this thing called OBS, and then when I do that, I'll be able to stream from my computer, and you'll see my face while I'm playing the video game. Just like when I do like those double camera things on my phone, right? Okay. By the way, wait, I'll tell you in a second. Let me get on this bike. All right, here we go. Two, 64. All right, there you go. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, yeah. The news I was gonna say is yes, I'm doing it. Maybe it's because I was just not thinking about eating too much, but yeah, that whole apple cider vinegar thing. So Kim, right? Kim Miyai. I think she's a nurse, but talking about the people going in with like wrecked esophagus, drinking shots like that. So I'm like, oh gosh. I don't think that's a good idea for me to take the shot. I used to think that, okay, it's not a bad idea, right? I do worse things with my voice, but yeah, so I didn't get a look at the response. I just saw the top part of it. It just came up with some notification that, she mixes in a tablespoon with something, so probably a cup of water, and let's see how it works out, right? But anyways, it's when you keep shopping, so here's the thing. This is the whole thing about Disney passes, okay? Before, it's like, you'd get like the really cheap passes. I mean, I'm saying cheap, it's just the least expensive one, so yeah, it's a cheap pass. So you'd go, and then like for like $200 or $250, you could get just Monday through Thursday, right? So you can't go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are old prices, by the way. It's not anymore like this. And then for like $350, you're able to get the SoCal, where they would add in Friday and Sunday, but then you're blocked off in the summer, right? And then they had a deluxe pass where you'd be able to go most of the time during the year, but then you'd have some summer blockout dates and Christmas time blockouts, right? But it was pretty much a good pass. And then a premiere, which is, back then it was, I don't know, $600, I don't know, something like that. I mean, it's always something like that. Now, when you do it, they took out the parking option of all the passes except the most expensive one. So you're like, or before, it's like, okay, you get like the cheap pass, but then you add $150 and it'll include parking. You're like, wait a minute, if I just add the $150, I can just get the next pass up. And then it keeps going up until you're like, you know what, I'll just get the most expensive one, because parking is included. So it's like, that's what separated me when I went to like deluxe. You weren't able to get parking. But then for $150 more, you get the Premier with parking, no blackout dates. That's that. Okay, and then now they have like, they got rid of Premier and they have like Signature and Signature Plus. So I mean, you're talking about the $1,000 range now. I mean, it's ridiculous. So what happens is you always are tempted to just pay a little bit extra and get the next best thing, instead of like figuring out, you know what, I'm only going to go a couple times a year. Why don't I just get the cheap one? Right? No. All right, value. Okay. Now, the point of this story is, I'm looking at this whole computer stuff. So Kurt got this computer a couple of years ago, and then he got a new one, and he gave me this one. Girl, you know, okay, I'm going to upgrade it. And he has Marion, daughter number 1. Her birthday's today, and I'm not there. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Marion, happy birthday to you. So, apparently her husband does video games and have an extra keyboard and mouse, like a gaming one. And then so they said I could have it. I'm like, okay, awesome. So I don't need a keyboard and mouse. And so when I was talking with Harold, he was saying that, you know, you probably need a faster processor, and then a newer graphics card. I'm like, oh, okay. So these graphics cards, because all the people doing mining for like e-gold or whatever it's called, mining for cryptocurrency, right? So I guess people are having like really expensive, or they're buying up all the expensive graphic cards. So now to get a good one, it just seems even more money, right? I don't know how it works. And then also, if you get like a faster processor, basically the brain of the computer, you need to get a better motherboard where that processing chip could fit on. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Harold's saying, you know what? You're better off just buying a new computer. I go, okay, I get it. But the thing is, when you order computers, you basically get what you paid for. Kind of like those Disney passes. So you go, oh, you know what? Best Buy has a computer for $300. Oh, Lenovo is having a sale for $100. But you look at the reviews, they break easy. And they get out of date. They use inferior parts. And then, but, you know, the history of those lower end Black Friday type computers, it's not a good idea because they get bad like really quickly. And so you figure, okay, also if I bought one, you get a package deal, and then they throw in a mouse and a keyboard. But remember, I don't need a mouse and a keyboard, so all of a sudden that's throwing money away. What, I'm going to sell it on eBay? And then also, you know, like I bought 2 of these hard drives, or like flash drives, two you know, 500 gigabyte hard drives. So that would go to waste if I bought a new thing. So all these things, so I'm like, you know what? Okay. I realize that like I have to just upgrade that motherboard chip and the graphics card. And so it's probably going to cost me, I don't know, $600-700. But if I got that, I think it's an i7 chip, that plus, you know, that type of computer, like with all the specs that I'm doing, yeah, it'd probably be over $1,000. So I'm saving money that way. Now here's the sick part about the whole thing. The reason why I seem kind of tired is that I went home, and then so my brother's friend, Stuart's friend, was saying like, yeah, you know, what are the specs? So I hook up the specs, I go, hey, this is what we have, and he said, okay, this is probably what you need. And then so, just out of curiosity, I realized one thing. This whole computer that needs upgrading, I never even used it ever since Harold put in the hardware. So what I did was I finally plugged it in, And then I tried downloading the game, and it works. So do I really need a new computer for this? No, I don't. I need it because the whole upgrading for like $100, $200, $300, it's appealing. But also I need this computer to be able to like manage the workload of all the music that I haven't done yet, and the video editing that I haven't done yet, right? So that's where it's like that catch-22 thing, where it's like, I don't even know if I use catch-22 properly, but it's, I have to weigh out how much am I really going to use this computer. Am I going to use it, you know, $0 worth? Or if I spent $1,000, am I going to really use it $1,000 more than I would now? Yeah, so that's what's going on, and I got to think about all that stuff. And so that, coupled with the thing on thinking about like not worrying about what other people think, so a lot of thinking these days. Good thing is I'm going to get this hour in, and then after the hour, get some legs in, and if time permitting, then I will go to dance class. Fun, right? So we'll see. So anyways, yeah, always, I guess today would have to be something about upgrading. You know, upgrading your exercise. Not being satisfied with the upgrades. There you go. But then again, that's bad. I don't want people to say like, hey, I need plastic surgery. That's not it. That's not the point of the thing. It's just upgrading your quality of life without too much penalty. We'll see. Alright, anyway, that's that. But hey, I can't believe I got 264 today. Oh. Can't do 15 on that one, there's no way. Oh, man. That's tough. Oh, this leg day really got me. Alright, there you go. Day 406 in the books. So, you know, the whole thing about, you know, just remaining the same or upgrading stuff about yourself, right? The natural way, upgrading your workouts. And it feels good. It feels great, actually. You know, so I don't feel like I'm being lazy on stuff. See you guys later. And, you know, working hard. See ya. And then that's all you can really ask for, right? And then so, you know, it goes along with everything. You can work harder at your job and then things can happen. You can work harder and, I don't know, dance, become a better dancer, better singer, better doctor, lawyer, all that stuff, right? But the main thing is just being a better self. So if you don't like how you're doing things now, then you gotta upgrade some of the stuff that you do. So that's what I did 406 days ago. And then getting the really big kick in the butt recently. So I need to do it so you'll be able to see a difference. I mean, I see a difference, I feel a difference, but you know, until everybody can see a difference, that's that. I mean, I don't know. Right now, I just feel kind of tired. I'm thankful that I'm, you know, in the mid 260s now, and it feels great, right? And then so, I don't know if it's just that a lot of my water is just going away, and I'm not drinking as much water lately, but I have to drink more water. I have to. So, I had to balance out that apple cider vinegar, right? But anyways, aside from that, just watching what I eat, try to be careful on my calorie intake, and you just keep exercising. That's all I could ask for, right? So anyways, big day Shin, day 406. If I could exercise 406 days in a row, you could exercise 406 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it, upgrading my workouts. All right, so I'll see you next time.